Today in Harrisburg, Republican lawmakers announcing policies to divest from Russia and promote Pennsylvania energy production. Our state capitol correspondent Brendan Scanlon joining us live now to break down the partisan differences on how the Commonwealth should proceed. Good evening, Brendan.
Well, good evening, Eva. And that's right. So Republicans here are very eager to ramp up energy production here in Pennsylvania, even more so than what it is currently. That's something that many Democrats have been a bit wary about as they work to pursue a number of different climate goals for Pennsylvania. However, there is one thing that both parties agree about.
The barbarity of the invasion of Ukraine leaves no doubt about who Vladimir Putin is.
A geopolitical bully.
He is a murderous thug.
We're all appalled by what we've seen.
Yesterday, Governor Tom Wolf shared the latest efforts to support Ukraine and cut ties with Russia. Today, House Republicans agreeing that divestment is pivotal.
We share in those concerns and share in those support, and we must continue to do our part to divest from Russia and invest in freedom.
House Majority Leader Carrie Benninghoff says the Commonwealth must do more to cut energy imports from Russia and promote Pennsylvania's resources.
Every cent the United States and our allies spends on Russian oil and gas goes to finance their war efforts.
It's very highly disturbing to me that we are actually purchasing oil from Russia at this point in time.
Benninghoff's colleagues say simply importing from somewhere besides Russia is not the answer.
But we still are importing gas and oil from some of our worst foes of democracy and human rights.
No country produces energy cleaner than we do in America. And by the way, the idea that we would buy oil from Venezuela, who has no environmental standards and no freedom of the people, is insanity.
That's why representatives like Clint Owlett are pushing legislation to promote energy production here in Pennsylvania.
The legislation that I'm putting forward would put an end to the governor's misguided moratorium on new gas leases on state lands and open up the opportunity for subsurface leases only.
We have abundant energy resources, and we can scale up and expand upon this fuel right here under our own feet.
And for more information on those several different policies that we heard about this morning, you could find that on our website, erienewsnow.com. But for now, live inside the state capitol for Erie News Now, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Eva, back to you.
All right, Brendan, thanks so much. And of course, we'll have further developments on what President Joe Biden said today about oil imports to the U.S. That's coming up on Erie News Now at 5:30.